What's up, everybody? All right, I am doing a really special tour today. It's not of my shop space. It's not of my tiny house. I'm gonna show you guys what I'm touring, but we are touring Trevor and Kim, which they have a van, and we're gonna get all of the details, a fully DIY van by Trevor, a little bit of Kim. We're gonna explain, she designed it, but we're gonna get it all going. Here we go. First off, I want to thank you guys for coming to me. I usually find myself coming to you guys, but I was strapped for time. So I appreciate you guys making the pass by to come and see me.
Yeah, no, appreciate it. We got to see your shop, so that was cool.
You got to see the house before it was done.
Yeah, it's awesome.
And Glacier almost bit your face off.
That's right. Awesome dog, awesome dog.
You made great friends. I also apologize for you guys because we're next to a dumpster.
No other way, yep.
That's true van life, right?
That's right.
So Trevor and Kim, you guys did this as a complete, fully DIY van, correct?
Yeah, so I bought, I actually bought a used van. It was an enterprise rental.
Oh,
so
wow.
It was 10 months old. I bought it, it was empty. Had 76,000 miles on it, and then I built it out, yeah.
Talk to me about the build process. How long was that?
I'd say I spent about 20 hours a week for probably a good year.
Okay.
So I'm guessing around 1,000 hours.
Is this your first van?
First and only, yeah.
First and only, he says. He's like, I'm stopping you right there.
Like, are you gonna build another one? I'm like, no, I'm good. I'm glad I did it, but I'm good.
What is it you do for work?
Computer programming.
Are you allowed to say? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, computer programming.
I make dog treats.
You what?
She has her own business. She does dog treats.
I should have bought your pup. I didn't have.
You make dog treats? You know I have a dog and you didn't bring. I'm just giving you a hard time.
We'll send you some. We'll send you some.
So you have dog treats.
Yeah.
What's the company?
Baxter's Bakery.
Shop.
Baxter's Bakery?
Shop.
Because my dog is Baxter.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
Baxter's not here with us today.
No.
He went on our East Coast trip, but.
No, when we went to California, he went with us. But
You
this
were on
one,
the East Coast,
yeah,
okay.
this time we left him back.
You've been traveling so much.
East, west. Yeah, left South Carolina, drove up through West Virginia, up to Buffalo, crossed to Vermont, and then Massachusetts. That was our end goal, is to get all the way up to Massachusetts. Wanted to see the whales.
Did you see any whales?
In Gloucester,
Yeah.
we went, did a whale watching tour. We got to see 4 whales, so it was pretty cool.
It was
worth
nice.
it. And then now we're heading down. We're gonna head down the entire coast. We're gonna hit Nantucket probably tomorrow,
Oh, cool.
and then head down through Delaware, Ocean City, Virginia Beach. We're gonna take our bikes on the ferry to Nantucket.
Oh, cool. Yeah, we'll talk about the bikes at the end. That's that's a really good idea. So you're from Greenville, which you're not from Greenville.
Yeah, originally from Indiana, but I was telling you earlier, Jared, that my grandpa's originally from Boston. So
Awesome.
my grandpa, his sisters and cousins, my dad's cousins are all from the Boston area. So that was kind of part of the reason to come this way too. 5 years ago, we moved to Greenville, South Carolina. Originally, she's from Mississippi, so.
I freaking love Greenville. I'm a HART ambassador. I love being in Greenville. I think Greenville is a gorgeous little city. We should probably see the van. What's the make, model? You already said it's a used one.
Yeah, so it's a 2020 Ford Transit. It's the 148-inch wheelbase extended, high roof. It's a 250. This is not all wheel. This is rear wheel. So I'm not sure. I think that was the first year.
I could be wrong. It could be 22. I don't remember.
It was an Enterprise rental. So it was only 10 months old, but it had 76,000 miles because they used it obviously for
renting
hauling
for whatever.
I don't know.
Well, let's step on in and we'll start. I guess we'll start right here at the front here.
All right. So I did a swivel seat here. I did, this is my closet. So it's just right behind the driver's seat, and it just pops down and hides away behind the seat. So, and then I can pull my curtain across it and pull my seat back, and it's totally hidden. So that's my closet.
That's your closet. Now, do you stealth park in here? Like when I say stealth, so you go to the cities?
We haven't parked on roads per se, but we'll do like the Walmarts, the Home Depots, Cracker Barrel, whatever. We found a few other places that, not so sure, try to be as discreet as possible.
My point is you don't have that closet up when you're parked.
I keep it like this. I keep these curtains closed. They're gray on the inside, so
it looks
and
like.
And we've got the insulated, window covers.
Yeah, perfect. So you probably put the covers up and the curtain probably works great.
Yeah, or if we're doing like stealth, we actually won't put the covers up. We just pull this so it kind of looks like a bulkhead.
Yeah.
And nobody knows we're behind here.
Did you build that shelf above you?
Yeah, Yeah, actually, so my brother, this is 99% me. My brother did the exterior walls and this.
I'm gonna step in.
So he and I told him, I said I wanted to have access to here. So he just put this piece, so he put the shelf in, and then I framed it out. I mean, it's pretty large. It goes all the way back. 2 chairs in here. Yeah.
In this is the transit. So in the transits, they have a really like tough curve right here.
Yeah. So what I did with this is underneath the ribs.
Yep.
And I just came straight all the way to pretty much they hit the roof.
Yep.
And I just did a small angle.
That's pretty cool.
Because I know a lot of times people will like bend this down.
Yeah.
I tried to make it as straight as possible.
Yeah, all the transits I've seen is a really big arch.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I see what you did. That's pretty cool though. I like that. Right behind the driver's seat you have.
This is actually a toilet. We have a separate toilet.
Okay.
So this is not something you probably would normally see. So it's you got your sink. This is a separate.
Yeah.
So I just emptied it, so it's clean. But it's basically just a bucket,
Sure.
right? It's clean. It's clean. Yeah. No, but it's just a bucket, and then it separates the the solids and the liquid. The liquid goes underneath into like just a plastic canister, and then I just dump that.
Dude, that bathroom sink too.
Yeah,
I've seen those in tiny homes. Those are cool.
This is the vent, so it has a vent that pulls out, all the smells, and then did wallpaper and stuff.
So you separated the room. You used a separate to separate the toilet.
Yeah, so that wasn't part of the initial plan. I didn't want a composting toilet because I thought it was too messy, and I didn't want a cassette because I didn't want to deal with the sewage and the nasty and stuff. So when I found this, basically it's a glorified bucket that looks nice. This originally was going to be the shower. But
okay.
because that toilet's so big, I ended up making it separate from the shower.
Sweet.
And I actually like it.
Great. I don't think I've ever seen almost a toilet separated from the shower space.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool. That's interesting.
So and then we got our shower.
I'm gonna switch sides with you now.
Okay. And I've got dimmer switches on bathroom and shower,
Cool.
and then also the switches for here in front. I did that so it's easy to get to whether you're inside or outside. It's got the Nautilus retractable shower door. It is a 10-gallon tank that's separate and it's recirculating. So it's got 6 filters that it runs through with the UV light filter and everything, and it's 10 gallons recirculating.
So you did a recirculating shower, DIY.
Correct.
That's on its own system, you're saying?
Yeah, so the shower is totally separate. So the bathroom sink, the kitchen sink, and the outdoor shower are together.
Toward the Wonderful couple, they did the very similar, right?
Yeah, Wonderful Revolution. Yeah, they had something similar, and actually Snow and Kurt also.
Yeah.
So, yeah, a lot of research, watching a lot of YouTube videos, figuring things out.
I have to ask, and I'm sorry to ask. I'm going to put you on the spot. If you already said you're not going to do another van, but if you were to do another van, would you do the recirc shower again?
I think I would.
Okay.
I like it.
Okay.
I know we were talking about this.
We were, because how often do you have to change the filters?
Okay, so what I do is I do like a maintenance. So every 2 weeks, I drop all the filters and spray them down, clean them out, and then put them back in.
Okay.
We don't live in this, so this is just for camping. So I actually haven't replaced the filters yet. This is our recreational camper,
But it's also an extended part-time. You go out for months.
We've done 2 road trips in it,
Okay.
So we do weekend camping trips, and then we've done 2. We did one out to California and back.
Yep.
That was 6 weeks, and then this one's about 3.5, 4 weeks. If you're living in it full time, that might be another story.
Yeah, true story. Okay. Kitchen setup.
Kitchen setup. So we wanted the biggest sink we could get. So we got
Even
a large...
before you get to that sink, we got to talk about your pride and joy.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. All right.
Which
So-
I know, Kim, this is a must-have for Kim, I would assume.
So this is, so our espresso. So back home, when we're at home, I'm in charge of making coffee every morning. So when we plan in the trip, she's like, I'm taking my coffee machine. So when we're driving, we just throw this down inside the sink.
I love when people...
Yeah, we should make it.
I will take one if you make one.
For sure.
But if... so it's funny just how people have their must-haves. And you'll be shocked on how many people coffee is their must-have.
Yeah. My wife and I are not huge fans of microwaves. But our toaster oven.
Okay.
So,
With the air fryer.
yeah,
Is that an air fryer
it's got
toaster
an
oven?
air fryer, yeah. So it's...
What's the brand, you know?
It's Breville.
Oh,
same as the...
same as the...
So it's a great air fryer. Both of these we actually use at home when we're at home as well. So we take them out of the vans when we're at home.
That's actually genius, though. Why not,
Yeah.
right? Why have them separate?
Yep. So this toaster oven just slides in here.
And your sink is actually big. You actually have
Yeah.
that off there for a second,
So-
which was a big sink.
So yeah, we wanted the biggest sink that we could get to fit. There's only about maybe 1.5 inches back here, and that's just enough room for my faucet to fit between here and the wall.
Yeah, I see that.
And then it even sticks out a little bit. But yeah, it's a nice, huge, deep sink.
One of those things that's out of sight, out of mind is, your heating system, which I can see it's right
Yes.
there. But you did something that a lot of people will never try and do DIY, which is the floor.
Yeah. So before we get to that, I want to show you one other thing.
Okay.
Because you haven't seen the stove yet.
No, I haven't. You have a
Yeah.
stove?
Or the range. Yeah.
Oh, the range.
I do. So most people put it here, but we have an induction cooktop, and I didn't want, because it's glass, I didn't want to take the chance of something falling and breaking it. So
You made this pop out. Yep. Yeah, you
we've
did.
got our own little.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So
Where's
we
it
can-
plug in?
It's plugged in under here. So
Underneath?
it's plugged in right now. Yep.
Right.
It's good to go. And I
As
have,
you guys can see, I'm standing still in here, but there's obviously enough room for me.
yeah, and it's nice so you can cook with this open. You get the breeze. So that, and she was actually saying that the other day. If the stove was on this side, then the heat would get trapped inside. Anyways, the floor.
Yeah, going back to the floor. Sorry to.
that's right.
I'm glad that you stopped me.
wasn't done with the kitchen.
Out of sight, out of mind. I would have forgot about this. So the floor, you have this on your Instagram of you routering in the pipe.
Yeah. So I just did. I think it's 5/8 plywood. Actually, no, it's 7/8. It's 7/8 because I've got a half
inch pipe.
Yeah. So it's 7/8 plywood, and then I routered. I was a mess, man. But and we were talking about this too. Van
Life Tech.
Van Life Tech has an excellent system, and probably wouldn't have been that much more money.
Yeah.
If I would have bought this system, it would have been a lot easier.
It would have saved you on research.
For sure, research and time. I mean, routering that floor, the mess it made, doing the research, figuring out how, because I had to do all that myself, right? I've got my little furnace underneath, and then I've got my glycol, and I've got, so it was a lot of work. I like figuring those things out. Don't know if I'd recommend it for the,
You're better than me because there's no way I'm figuring that out. I'm buying a kit. I'm buying something that's pre-made. I'll build my own cabinetry like you did in here as well. But man, you're one step ahead of me. I'm not doing that.
And next time
you're gonna hire somebody to do cabinetry.
Kit would be a good thing.
Next time, you see, he said that next time. I got it on video.
No. So this is all my heat. I put all my controls together. I know sometimes people have like a control panel.
Yeah.
This is just heat. So this is my S-bar heater. This is my forced air furnace underneath my passenger seat. This is actually a 3-way valve for my heated floor. So if, in the summertime, you don't want the floor getting hot.
Right.
So I just flip this off. It closes off the floor loop.
Oh, so there's no loop. There's no glycol going through the floor.
Well, it's a 3-way valve, so it will either go through the floor and then back out, or it bypasses the floor.
Got it.
So I just, with this down, with this off, the floor is not getting hot.
Got it.
So in the summertime, you still get your hot water, but you're not boiling.
Got it.
And then I've got a heater on my tanks actually as well.
Because they're exterior.
Yeah, all my plumbing's underneath.
Yeah, which
And I did that for storage.
You did it for storage, and it makes sense. It's a pain.
Yeah, we've only gotten down to about 20 degrees, and we haven't had any problems. And I was telling you earlier, I have where off my heat exchangers, I have it like a T going back into the solenoid valve and back into my tanks. So I have this little timer here. When I turn this on, it kicks in my pumps, and it runs for 1 minute every 60 minutes, and you can control that. And what that does, it opens the solenoid valve and kicks hot water through all my lines.
Which will make it obviously not freeze.
Right, and then they're all insulated as well.
Right.
And I've got my heaters on my tanks.
So it should be fine.
Should be fine. I haven't tested it below 20 degrees, but...
I mean, you're still below freezing at 20 degrees.
Yeah.
So it's definitely working. You went with a 120 volt?
A dorm fridge, yep.
Okay.
I wanted a large fridge.
Okay.
And I brought it up off the floor so it's easier to get into. It's a 120. It's huge. Even when I'm parked at home, I pretty much leave it running the whole time.
So you have to have your inverter running at all times?
Yeah.
All right. Have you, we're talking a little bit about power now, so what do you have for power? Because I probably can't see it.
So I have everything underneath the bench. So I have easy access to everything. So I have a 4,000 watt inverter, and the reason I went with 4,000 watt is I can run the range, the stove, and the oven at the same time on a 4,000 watts, right?
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
So with 3,000 watts, you can't do that because they're each about 1,800 watts.
Yep.
So if you're running them both, you're over 3,000. So I went to 4,000 watts. I have two 200 amp hour batteries.
So 400.
400 amp hours. Yeah.
Of lithium.
Lithium.
Yeah. Yep.
My Leans distributor, my DC to DC charger, and then under here I've got my solar. So I had this all opens up, so you can have total access to.
That's awesome, though.
All the electric and everything.
Who did your upholstery?
I have a friend who does auto upholstery.
Damn, that upholstery's nice.
He's actually retired, but I'm like, hey, can you do this for me?
Ron Maxey.
Ron Maxey, yeah.
Ron Maxey? All right, because
Yeah.
I'm going to shout him out. He does great work.
Yeah, no, it's yeah.
Not that the rest of your van isn't beautiful, it is,
I know,
but
right? Yeah.
I saw the upholstery, and I don't know why I know upholstery, but that looks really
Well,
good.
and this was Kim. She's like, I want the camel, colored leather, and I remember when you were talking to Wonderful Revolution about the heat exchangers, because that gets really hot. I actually did put the control valves on it, so you can temper that back, the
Right
heat.
there.
Yeah, and I have underneath the bench, because it's not something you need to get to all the time. And I actually have this fan running down through the wheel well, so it's pulling air across everything and out under through the wheel well.
Oh, nice.
Just so for some circulation.
I'm going to compliment, you guys can't hear her, but Kim, she was the designer of this. So was that your idea, Kim, of the brick?
Yeah. I wanted to feel like a coffee shop vibe.
Coffee shop vibes. I dig it. And that's probably why you love my brick in my tiny house.
I love it.
So it doesn't go all the way down, but it's...
You don't need it to.
Yep. And then the green grass, we actually, when we were doing our road trip out west, our first stop was New Orleans, and there was a place by the Tabasco factory. They had this on their wall, and we're like, we're going to put that in our van. So anyway.
Why not?
That's right. And then we got these little LED strip lights on both sides, so at night, we can flip the lights off from in front, and then while we're laying in bed, we have lights that we don't have to get up, turn lights on.
Nobody really knows where your bed is except me.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Where's the bed?
Where is the bed? I mean, it's kind of obvious now, but.
So I didn't show you the pantry. This is my pride and joy, because this is custom. I built this.
Oh, nice.
So sorry, going out of order, but
hey, there is no order, my man. It's all good.
Yeah, so nice pantry, and then the other thing I did that is kind of unique is I did shoe storage.
Oh, look at that.
So 2 drawers for shoe storage.
Are you guys like new to van life? You don't have that many shoes. What are you doing?
Well, if it's maybe a dozen. It's not that many. It's not that many.
I got ripped apart at my first festival, everybody, because I had like 6 pairs of shoes.
Yeah.
Yes, a guy. I had 6 pairs of shoes.
That's right.
And I now have like 3. But man, I tell you, at my first van festival, I got ripped apart for having so many damn shoes.
For recreational camping,
yeah,
it's not as bad. Again, long time. But these drawers are huge. Like, we have blankets in here, and we have, they fit a bunch of stuff.
What's crazy is you have drawers down here, but you just showed me your electrical system, and it still fits all back there.
The electric system only takes up a little over a third.
That's good.
Yeah, so the rest is drawers up here. Drawers, this is all drawers. Drawers everywhere.
The only downfall, I guess, is you can't access these when the bed is down. I ran into that issue when I did my Murphy.
Well, I kind of can, but not very. I have to get on my hands and knees and get, because the bed stops on up here.
Okay.
So I can, I have a couple inches, anyways. But you just gave away my bed.
I think we figured it out that you were leaning up against a big wall.
I just have barn latches or whatever here on the inside. Oh, I do have to, when I do my bed, I have to take the arms off and the back off. So that's all I have to do for the bed.
Okay.
And then I just pull it down. So this is a Rockler Murphy bed kit.
Dude, how thick is that mattress?
It's an 11-inch mattress.
What? Okay, I thought they told me I can only put a 10 on mine.
Well, yeah, they do.
Okay.
So
the reason I say that is because I have a Rockler, everybody as well.
Yeah.
I love those Murphy beds, by the way.
So the Rockler Murphy bed is a vertical mount.
Yeah.
So I had to hack it to do. First of all, this is a short queen, so I had to shorten it 5 inches. So it's the width of a queen. It's a short queen. So I had to cut the frame, re-weld it. My buddy who did the cushions, he also does welding. So he welded the frame back for me. Bolts on the side and like bearings that it sits on and stuff. I had to like cut those out because those are welded in.
Yeah.
I had to cut those out, drill holes, reposition it so that it would do a horizontal mount. When I called Rockler, they said they do not support that.
No, they do not.
And I am on my own if I do it, and I avoid my warranty and all that good. This is an 11-inch.
It's good to know that I can fit an 11-inch just in case I want to.
It's a hybrid.
Oh, the Brooklyn, yeah.
Brooklyn bedding.
Brooklyn
it's a
bedding.
hybrid. Well, we used this bed for our road trip out west 2 years ago, and then when we got home, we bought a Brooklyn bedding for our bed at home.
Really?
Yeah. We replaced our mattress at home because this was so comfortable. One thing I didn't show you. So these.
How many times is he going to say one thing I didn't show you?
I know. There's a lot. So this is kind of cool too.
Use that as a step?
My wife is short.
Yeah.
So these actually work as steps.
Got it. That's actually pretty cool.
So.
Shoe storage steps.
Yep. That was on purpose. I knew she wouldn't be able to reach, so.
Yeah, and it's easier to do that than a ladder.
And then here in the dining area, what I didn't show you, one more thing.
I was just giving him a hard time.
That's right. So when the bed's up, again, my wife is short, so we built these push-to-pull footrests.
Oh, yeah.
So, and we actually use them quite a bit. We'll be sitting here and just have our feet up. And then this is our table. It's a pop-up table.
So you have a Murphy table on a Murphy bed.
But then it's also on push slides. So it slides out towards you.
That's cool.
Put our laptop on here, watch TV.
Do all the things.
Yeah.
Putting the shoes back on.
Putting the shoes back on.
Can we head outside now?
We can. Yeah.
I think.
Let's do that.
Although I will say you have a Dyson vacuum.
Yeah,
Which is probably one of the coolest vacuums, right?
So we have screen doors on the side.
Oh yeah, good call. Bringing that up.
These are plissé screen doors.
How do you say it?
Plissé.
Plissé.
But they're residential screen doors. They actually make a screen door for the Sprinter side door. But yeah, the Dyson, someone gave that to us, and I thought, hey, that'd be perfect for the van.
Yeah, actually, the purple one is actually made for cars, so it must be battery powered. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's great. It's fantastic for quick cleanup.
All right, so as we move outside,
Yes.
you guys really kind of kept it bare bones on the exterior.
My brother, who does the, who helped me with the walls.
Yeah.
He actually did the ceiling, the walls, and then this right shelf here.
Yeah.
He actually does construction. Snap construction, I think.
Okay.
Is that I know it's Snap construction. But anyway, so he helped me with getting the exterior as squared off as possible, and then I built on top of that.
Nice. Kept it pretty bare bones out here. But
and
yeah.
That was because of, I mean, way back when I was doing research, partly because of watching you, right?
Sorry.
You were just like it was all stealth, right?
I did all stealth, yeah.
And so I was like, ooh, I like that idea of stealth. The thing I did on the outside, I did this window. I put this window in.
Nice.
And then the 2 max air fans and the solar on top. So
You forgot one big thing that I didn't do on my van, which I wish I did. The suspension.
The suspension. So I did a 2-inch Van Compass lift. So part of the reason I did that is because all my plumbing's underneath. So I need to be able to get access, and it was really tight. Like if I was on a creeper underneath, you know, like my face is hitting the bottom of the van. So that 2-inch lift actually makes it really nice for getting under there doing work. I was even happier because the ride. I
was about to say,
fantastic.
did you not tell in the ride alone?
No.
The ride alone was.
Well, but that's not the reason I bought it. I bought it because I needed
You wanted the
access
access.
underneath the van. But the ride is ridiculous, yeah.
All right, well, I guess we're going to move to, you guys get your bikes in the back here.
Yeah, so we've got e-bikes. So we put these on the back. We got this nice Rocky Mount bike rack that swings out. So I like that.
That's
so
cool.
that we can still get access. That was the main reason I built this style of van is I wanted to be able to get from the driver's seat out the back doors.
And how much solar on the roof?
600 watts, 2 300-watt panels.
Is there anything you guys want to say kind of before we kind of wrap this up?
Thank you for making time.
Oh, of
Yeah,
course.
appreciate
Thank
the
you,
time.
Kim. Kim, that's like maybe the 20th time you said that to me, so I appreciate
We're so
that.
thankful.
I can tell you got a lot going on with your tiny house wanting to get that finished, and
Well, you guys got to see it firsthand, so you guys actually got to see.
it's pretty awesome. Yeah, it's
Well,
a lot
thanks.
bigger than I told you. It's a lot bigger than it looks like in the videos.
I guess any words of wisdom before we kind of end this? Don't build a van?
Yeah, no. I tell you what. So again, I'm glad I did it. I don't know if I would do it again.
But it's taken us some really cool places.
Yeah, we got to see some really
So
cool
that's the thing. It's like, let's do the one and done. Let's
Yep.
go to these awesome places. Let's enjoy the
I
life.
took the time to do it right the first time.
Sure.
Because I knew I wasn't going to do it again.
Maybe Baxter, what's food
Baxter's
treats?
Bakery.
Baxter's Bakery will take off.
That's
Is it
right.
all like organic
And then I
treats?
can retire.
It's all homemade. Yeah, I bake them fresh.
Do you really?
They're really good.
All natural ingredients. Yep.
I
Wow.
love them. I'm gonna send you some.
Oh, well, it's okay. I appreciate that. You don't have to send me any, but I'm also not going to tell you not to. Well, guys, thank you so much for showing me your awesome rig. All DIY. Super
Yeah.
impressed.
Yep. Thank you.
Very, very impressed. You guys should be proud of that.
Thank you.
And I guess we'll see you guys soon.
Awesome.
Later,
Sounds
guys.
good. Thanks.
Thanks.
I could run through the fire, I could conquer the night. If I can make it